We've spent a lot of time over the past few weeks talking about the Ravens taking a wide receiver or a pass rusher in the first round of this year's draft. Now, the most common players mocked to the Ravens at wide receiver, there's Terrace Marshall Jr. and Rashad Bateman. At pass rusher, there's Jason Owe and Azeez Ojulari. But today, ESPN's Mel Kiper joined us for an episode of the Lounge Podcast, and he pointed to somebody who has the potential to slide in the first round of this draft, who could be a steal for the Ravens at pick number 27. That's Miami's Jaelan Phillips. He's a pass rusher who has all the physical tools that you want. He's 6'6", 260 pounds. He can set the edge, he can get after the quarterback. Physically, he has all the talent and the ability that you'd want at that position. But he has some injury concern, and that could cause him to slide down the board in the first round. But if he's there at 27, and Kiper thinks he'd be a home run pick for the Ravens.
I love Jaelan Phillips. If he were there, whether he will be is very debatable. I think he could go in that 17 to 23 range. But he also, because of the durability concern, could drop a little further than that. He had a spectacular year at Miami. I think Phillips is the guy right now to watch for the Ravens. If somehow, some way he slipped through, you could scratch out Terrace Marshall and put in Jaelan Phillips. So I really think that he would override any receiver, Rashad Bateman, Terrace Marshall Jr., because that's what they need. They need that edge guy.
Now, part of the concern with Phillips on the injury front is that he had some concussions in college. He started his career at UCLA, but he had some concussions there, and he actually retired from football for a short time before changing his mind and ultimately deciding to come back and play. He then transferred to Miami, sat out the 2019 season, and had a stellar 2020 season. He had 8 sacks and 45 tackles last year, and has been really impressive. Like I said, physically, he has all the tools that you'd want for a pass rusher at that spot. So if he's there for the Ravens at 27, he'd be a really interesting option. Now, we covered a lot of ground with Mel in the podcast, and that's going to come out tomorrow. So make sure you check it out wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Baltimore Ravens Podcast Network. That's it for me on Final Drive. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.